I've known my best friend Lucas Oprea for 5 years since I first met him at Church of Truth in Vancouver, Washington. And when I went to his house in spring 2020, I discovered that me and him had a lot in common, and we were like Batman and Robin, a dynamic duo. My mother first introduced me to Lucas, his mother Olympia, his father Valentino, and his brothers Mark and Levi, his sister Vanessa, and their newborn sister a few years later, Anastasia. Every time I think of that name, it somehow reminds me of the last name of the producer of two movies I know best, Star Wars and Indiana Jones, the man himself, George Lucas. As I got to know him from the very start, I discovered that we were interested in the same stuff and we started sharing a bond that made us both realize how much our friendship has impacted our lives. As he introduced me to some of his other friends while we were in the same church together, I was eager to get to know them as well. Lucas has been my closest friend for a very long time, and all the fun times that we've shared together with each other and a bunch of our other family friends has been a key that unlocks the true meaning of friendship and brotherhood. While I texted Lucas every once in a while, I made up a bunch of silly stories using various GIFs on my phone, and he would always laugh. He would always do the same, and we were laughing our heads off like a bunch of kindergartners. The moment that I discovered that Lucas had a good sense of humor, he has never failed to make me laugh, not even once. Whenever I go to his house, I would play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with him, watch memes and silly crossovers on YouTube with him, ride bikes or go for walks with him, or hang out with Lucas and his brothers. It was the same concept when he comes over to my house. Because of how much we enjoyed ourselves, it has made us both realize how much we need each other. Sometimes when Lucas's family invited us over to parties, life groups, or even on vacation, I was always having a good time with them. There was never a time that Lucas has left my side, stabbed me in the back, or even lied about something to me. Regardless of each other's mistakes, he always had faith in me, and it lifted me up a lot whenever I went through a hard time or am upset about something. I have always promised Lucas to always be by his side, and for the sake of our families, always lift each other up because of how much I know in my heart it means to me, in spite of all the other bonds I've shared with others.